Colorado.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Wednesday, May 17th edition. This is a live shot of the Gore Creek first thing this morning over down by Donovan Park. So you can see that water is moving very rapidly, and we're going to give you some tips and tricks on how to stay safe near it in just a little bit. But I'm your in-studio host this morning, Maddie Evans, and we've got the one and only Mark Sassi standing by to give us some great information about one of these national holidays that we're going to talk about right now. Now, the first national holiday we want to talk about is a National Bike to School Day, and Red Sandstone Elementary School is doing something very special around that, and Mark's going to bring us all that information and more. Now, there's also a National Employee Health and Fitness Day and a National Mushroom Hunting Day. So if you're someone who likes to get out there and forage for mushrooms, it's a little bit early in the season to start doing so, but we will see that come to life later as the summer and those warmer temperatures start to make their way out. Now, for the next 2 hours of Good Morning Vail, we've got some great things taking place on the show. Like I said, we're going to be checking in with Mark Sassi. He's going to be giving us some information about the rivers, how you can stay safe, maybe do some fly fishing, but also about this National Bike to School Day. Then we've got a wonderful cake that's going to be made with us here on TV. Now, it's made by our very wonderful owner, Steve Mumblow, and you're not going to want to miss out on this cake because it's a very special recipe to him. Then we've got a new segment coming up called Vail Vibes to help you get out there and find all of the best entertainment here in our community, as well as Roundup River Ranch, Ski Town All-Stars, and the Eagle Valley Library District all coming into the studio to give us some great information about what they've got going on as we're looking ahead into the next summer months. Now, if you're looking to get out there and participate in some of the fun in and around our community, well, then you should make your way over to the Eagle Valley Library District's website, as they've got an entire lineup of events and activities happening throughout the course of today. The first one, of course, is story times, where you can take the young ones, you can go enjoy some live readings, whether it is baby lapsit, toddler, preschool, family story times, or even a bilingual story time. At all three locations, they have something for everyone in the family, and so you can check out their website at evld.org, and then you can find the story time that best serves you and your little ones. Then the Vail Library has a virtual yoga taking place from 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. You can go to their website to sign up for this virtual yoga class. Now, this is just a great way to get your stretching on and maybe give yourself just a little bit of some grounding work before you continue with your busy work week. The Vail Rec District has a wonderful event and activity taking place tonight, and that's another one of their short track mountain bike races. Now, this one is taking place at Malloy Park in Minturn, and you can start registering at 4 p.m. Whether it's the kiddos or you that want to participate in the race, well, registration opens at 4 p.m. and this is a fun way to get out and enjoy the mountain bike community here in our wonderful community, and also get your exercise on with this short track mountain bike race at Malloy Park. You can go to Vail Rec District's website for some more information, and that way you can see exactly how much it is to register everyone in the family and what time those races are going to kick off. Now, you can see it is a full lineup. It's going to kick off around 4 p.m. with that open registration, and then it's going to continue until everyone is done racing. Now, we're going to make our way back to the Eagle Valley Library District in the Avon location because they've got some wonderful activities. Now, if you're a teen and you like to draw, well, Drawing and Donuts is taking place tonight at the Avon Public Library from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And this is one of those great ways for you to expand your creative thinking, enjoy a delicious treat, and also meet some new kids from surrounding areas, whether they go to one of the other schools like Vail Mountain School and you go to Battle Mountain, or vice versa. This is just a great way to get out there and network amongst people your own age. Now, we love talking about books and we love book clubs, and the Eagle Valley Library District has their Avon Branch Book Club taking place tonight. Now, if you haven't read the book, you can still go participate in the questions and maybe meet some new friends or just network a little bit. But then you can get in the know for their next book club. All Her Little Secrets is the book that they are featuring tonight, so make sure that you check that out. This is going to kick off at 6:30 p.m. and this is just a great way to get out there and meet some other book lovers. Now, we've seen some precipitation in the last few days. I don't know about you, but I got out there and danced in the rain yesterday because it's one of my favorite things to do. And we're expecting to see a slight chance of precipitation today, but we're going to take it over to Mark Sassi, who's going to give us a look at that local weather forecast and tell us what the temperatures are as he's outside right now. Mark, how's it feeling out there?
Hey, good morning down here on Gore Creek. Gore Creek is moving fast. We'll talk about that in a bit. Temperature's right where I'm at right now, about 41 degrees. But as you can see, that sun is making its way up and over the Gore Range and the hills right here in Vail. It's going to warm up pretty fast today. It's not going to get real hot, but it's going to warm up pretty quickly to that high temperature. Temperatures around 8 o'clock first thing this morning will be about 47 degrees. So that's pretty warm for the 8 o'clock hour. We're going to see a mixture of sunshine and clouds throughout the daytime. We'll have a high temperature in Vail close to 70 degrees, 68 to be exact, with a 20% chance of maybe some moisture. Your Vail by the hour forecast, you're going to see, for the most part, sunshine on and off all day. 8 o'clock will be about 47 degrees. We'll be in the low 60s around noontime. That high temperature of 68 coming our way about 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then we'll drop to about 56 degrees with mostly cloudy skies by the end of the day. Denver temperatures a little bit warmer than yesterday. We're seeing 79 today with a 20% chance of moisture. 68 for Vail, 70 for Avon, 73 for Eagle, and a very slight percentage, 10 to 20%, of maybe a pop-up afternoon shower or a thunderstorm, but mostly sunny skies all around Eagle County. Tonight, we'll see that sun setting at about 8:15. We've got a 10% chance of some moisture, partly cloudy skies with a low of about 39 degrees tonight in Vail. And then jumping ahead for Thursday through Monday, temperatures kind of hovering mid-60s all the way through the end of the week, through the weekend, through the start of next week. We have anywhere from a 40 to a 60% chance of moisture coming our way every day starting tomorrow. Basically isolated thunderstorms, afternoon thunderstorms, and a little bit of sunshine every day also mixed with a little bit of a cloud cover and cloudy activity. So pretty similar to what we've seen the past handful of days, and it will continue. Today should be a real nice day in Vail, though. Put your sunscreen on and make sure you get out and enjoy some of the great things that Eagle County has to offer. Kind of like Bike to School Day. And we're going to check in with Red Sandstone and the police department over at Westside Cafe in the 8 o'clock hour. But coming up next on the show after this quick break, I heard something about Steve Mumblow making a cake. We're going to find out more about that. Here's a look around. We'll be right back with more of our Wednesday edition of Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Hi, it's Maddie from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you" on Channel 92? Because we're always bringing you more Good Morning Vail every day from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More scoreboard updates every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. More Good Day Vail, 2 back-to-back episodes daily at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. More news segments and shows highlighting our local community. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or on our website at tv8vail.com. Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, we love to be in the kitchen and we love to do some cooking. Well, Steve Mumblow has a very special 3-layer cake that he likes to make, and it's going to take us some time to get through making this entire cake and go through all of the steps, but we're going to learn how to make a delicious 3-layered cake right now, so let's take a look.
Tell me about this cake.
Well, this cake started, my mother made it for myself, my older brother and sister, and she made it for maybe about 9-10 years until my younger brother came around. And it's a 3-layer cake, so when he came around, we couldn't go to 4. And that's when we went to apple pie. But I still remember this cake, and when I was a little boy watching my mother make this cake, I would read the back of the box. And they had these interesting lines saying, you have to do all this extra stuff if you lived over 3,500 feet. And living at 170 feet above sea level, I wondered, like, who are these people that live at 3,500 feet?
Crazy
and
people.
why are they burdened with all this extra stuff?
Right.
So now I have an opportunity to come out here and bake my very first cake at over 3,500 feet in altitude. And so that's what we're going to do.
All right.
And interestingly enough, I bought all the ingredients here at the local Walmart, which is a wonderful store. So this cake will cost $6.95
Oh, wow, that's a
to make.
steal.
So I'm going to start putting it together now. You just get yourself a nice little bowl. It's a box cake.
Nice.
So devil's food, anything else. And we open the bag here. We're having a little trouble opening this bag here. But
Well,
now we got it.
I love the story
And
behind
we
this cake.
Pour everything in here.
Some of my best memories with my grandparents and my parents were in the kitchen. I remember making bread with my grandmother. So
Oh, it's
a very
wonderful.
warm
And this is
memory.
not a fancy cake. This is a feel-good cake.
Oh, good.
Work with the kids. They can all have their own special layer, and you can make them feel special. We're going to hold that off to the third segment.
3 layers is intimidating, though.
It is a little bit. Now, here comes my special moment. In that, I get to put in 2 tablespoons of flour,
That's
which
to
is
help with
needed
altitude.
for the people at the altitude.
Yes.
So I'm experiencing my childhood dream right now. So take
We're
note.
so happy that
1,
you're doing it in Park City.
2, 3, 4. These are half tablespoons, so I have to put 4
Oh, I
in.
thought it looked like a lot.
No.
But no.
And so I'm just going to cherish the moment here.
Okay.
Okay, that's enough. And so now we're going to get to the rest of the situation. It calls for 3 eggs.
Okay.
And as my grandmother and mother always told me, break 1 egg at a time and put it in.
Really? Why?
I don't know, I had to do something like we got real chicken eggs and some of them could be spoiled. 1 at a time and
See, I
put
always
it
do
in.
mine together, so
No, you wouldn't do that.
Not
Because if the
anymore.
3rd one was bad, you lost 2 good eggs.
that's true.
And there's my 3rd egg into the mixture. We put in 1 cup of water,
All right. Looks good.
and we put in 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, and we are off to the races. Now, all we have to do is blend this for 2.5 minutes, for 30 seconds at low speed.
At low speed.
Then we're going to go to a commercial break, and then I'll finish up the 2 minutes at a high speed
Sounds
because
good.
it can be very dangerous at high speed.
All right, well, it's a little loud out here. You don't want to have to hear all of this, but you don't want to miss this. We are going to be doing more cake right after this.
Thank you.
If you're just tuning in, I'm here with Steve Mumblow, the president of Deerfield Media. He is in Park City this week for a nice visit and also to bake a cake. So we're at the second step of baking this cake. He just mixed it up and told us the story behind it. And now, what's next?
Now, after 2.5 minutes of blending together the ingredients, we are going to just quickly oil our pans and put some flour into them. This is an easy trick. Liz on Nantucket has taught me this trick.
I always just
and
use the
she's
spray.
very good. Oh,
this is
no,
better.
no, no, no. We pour it in, and then you pour it on to the next one. And
Oh, it's so much better.
Absolutely. And this is the way to do it, because most of our viewers are out of the Park City, Salt Lake City area, but we also have a huge national and international following. And so Liz on Nantucket, we got Ian over on Mercer Island in Washington State who watches, Chris and Rex in Florida, Jim, Tiffany, and Dot in Baton Rouge, and my dear Patty is right now in Spain watching it. She provided us with the aprons.
Thank you.
So that's
I'm the
cool
guest chef.
stuff. And in addition, perhaps our watchers in Italy may not appreciate a box cake, but this is what we're doing.
Well, you're doctoring it up. You're fancying it up, and we really appreciate our viewers all around the world.
It's going to be extra special. So
Yes.
I just put a little oil in, around with a paper towel, throw some flour in, and now we're just going to put half of the batter into each of the tins. And it is a quick, easy process.
Smells good.
And we'll put the other half in here.
I'm going to add, if you don't know how to let people know how to watch us throughout the nation, throughout the country, go to our website. You can watch our live stream.
Yeah.
So tell your friends to tune in wherever they are. They can check us out.
And there's a cake. This one needs a little bit more if we're going to do it right. So there we are. Our batter's in our pans. And because we are at high altitude, once again, and I had to read all about this, typically if you have a light pan or a glass pan, you would bake the cake at 325 degrees, a dark pan at 350. At high altitude, it's all at 350. So there you got a break here in Park City.
Yeah.
It's easier, just one temperature.
Don't have to worry about the pans.
And no matter what kind of pans you have. So our batter is ready to go into the oven. It's got to cook for 28 minutes. And I'm sure it's going to do something. Now, I did a practice run last night, and I didn't put all the flour in to see what happens. Well, you end up with a brownie.
Oh.
It doesn't rise. So
Well, if you like brownies, but
if you like
it's not going to work
brownies.
for a 3-layer cake.
So if you want that extra oomph to it, you got to put the 2 tablespoons of flour in. Okay.
All right, so we're going to put this in the oven here on the Mountain Morning Show. We're going to cook it, and then lots more to come. This is a 3-layer cake, so we have many more steps. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back after this quick break.
I'm excited to see how this 3-layer cake turns out. So continue to wait with us for the anticipation of this wonderful cake, because we're going to check back in with Steve in the kitchen in just a little bit. So make sure that you stay tuned for the next hour and a half-ish of Good Morning Vail. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you into Rugs Benedict to come explore our 12,000 square foot showroom. We've been serving the Vail Valley for over 50 years now with flooring needs. And we inventory a ton of product from Carpet One to provide the very best values, highest style. We just built a warehouse, 15,000 square foot warehouse in gypsum. So we have over 120 different broadloom carpets. We have a lot of waterproof wood flooring, things that we can install right away. We have employee installers, a lifetime installation warranty. Many of them have been with us for decades, and they're true craftsmen in their work. They're absolutely extraordinary at installing any of the flooring that we provide. We also have over 1,000 area rugs in stock right now, and they start at 2x3s. I could bring these into the studio today, but they go all the way up to 12x16s, and we have them hanging on the racks just like shopping for clothing. So it's very easy for you to just flip through, see what's available. We'll deliver them to your house so you can check out how they look in your space with your lighting. All different sizes, all different shapes, some things that are going to be a little bit more contemporary as well as tribal, traditional, all the latest and greatest looks. We have things that are hand knotted, silk, woolen silk options, all the way down to some machine made indoor outdoor type rugs. So really anything that you're looking for your business, for your home, for a rental, Rugs Benedict can provide it. And one thing I consistently hear when people leave our showroom is, that was so easy, thank you so much. So we make the process very easy. Come in, take a look, and we'd love to offer you a free estimate. Look forward to seeing you in our showroom.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
All right, we're gonna have more bacon with Steve in the kitchen in just a little bit, but I'm out here on Gore Creek first thing this morning across from Donovan Park. I want to give you just a glimpse of what's happening out here before I give you a quick river update. You can see River Gore Creek, pretty dirty, flowing pretty big. We'll talk about the flows in a second, but I want to let you know that even though we see water like this and it looks intimidating, there are places where you can catch fish. I want to point out a few places. So for example, you can see that rock right out there just underneath the surface of the water there. Right behind that rock, there's kind of a calm spot. The calm spot runs all the way down through here before it meets up with the current on both sides once again. These are the kind of places you want to look for because that's where the fish are going to hold. And they're probably going to be a little bit deeper than they normally would be. Along the edges where there's calm water, once again, safe places to find fish. And if you look across the creek, you can see all that calm water along the edge over there. That's actually really good looking holding water for fish right now. So once again, you don't need to get very deep out into the river to fish. And you have to be extra careful because water temperatures, we did a water temperature in Minturn yesterday. It was about 48 degrees in the afternoon. So warmer than I thought. But this time of the morning, coming from Vail right off the hill, it's definitely going to be colder, so keep that in mind if you are fishing around. Now let's take a look at our flows. The first graph I want to share with you is up above where I'm at here on Gore Creek, and it's where Red Sandstone Creek flows into Gore Creek, and our flows right there, as of right now, kind of hovering between 400 and 500. It definitely was different yesterday. It was lower. Now if we make our way downstream, just before the confluence of where Gore Creek meets up with the Eagle, there's another gauging station. The flows in that area, still before it touches the Eagle, are over 500, so dramatic jump there. So those 500 cubic feet of water per second are flowing into the Eagle. Now as we look at the Eagle graph, down near Avon, after it's picked up water from Gore Creek, flows are, they're around close to 1,500 cubic feet per second. So as these warmer days approach, more snow is going to melt. These rivers are going to continue to jump up even more. But with that being said, there's plenty of fishing to be had. Just be safe about it or go out with our crew from Minturn Anglers. We got a group of good guides that are ready to take you on the river. Great kayaking right now, great rafting, and great stand-up paddle boarding if you know what you're doing, because once again, those water temps are cold. Just keep that in mind. If you want to go fishing, give us a call at the shop. I'll be there all afternoon today. All right, that's a look at your rivers. Now I think we got to find out stage two of Steve Mumblow's 3-layer cake adventure. Let's find out more.
I am a guest chef today. Thank you for the apron.
You're welcome,
Here with
Christine.
Steve Mumblow. We have the next step in this wonderful cake. We are going to be filling it and cutting the layers, right?
That's what we're going to be doing.
Okay, but this cake doesn't have a name, I just found out. So
It
what
has
would you
no name.
it?
Well, because we're at, 6,700 feet above sea level here, we'll call it our 67 cake.
Okay, so 67 cake, got it.
So the cakes have been baked, and let's hope that there's something good inside. And a little stick.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yep.
stick because of your greasing
And
trick. I like it.
We got one layer there.
Looks good.
And I'm just going to start with the first layer here and just cutting it in half. It's nice to have a Lazy Susan here.
But normally you would use dental floss, is that
I
correct?
would use dental floss here because it gives a nice clean cut across the whole cake. There's my top of my first cake.
Look at that.
And let's not break it here, Steve. Yeah, yay. Now
did
for
it.
the filling.
Okay.
This is the part that the kids love. Our filling is nothing more than a pint of heavy cream. Not whipping cream, heavy cream. And
Nice.
when you beat cream, you need a little sugar, but you never know how much, and it's everyone's taste. I kind of put in maybe about 2 tablespoons of sugar.
And that's to sweeten it, just to make it a little bit.
And it helps to hold the cream
I
together.
didn't know that.
Yes.
I've had
And
problems with whipping cream.
from my
so-
days in a restaurant, my 3 summers in college, they told me that. So I'm going to start whipping this cream here now at a high speed. And because it's going into a cake, we have to whip it a good amount of time. Almost till it starts turning a little bit yellowish.
Oh, really?
Going to almost like a butter. And when you're blending, it'll be very free. But as you near the consistency that you want it, you're going to feel it starting to push back at you. So while I'm blending, Christine's going to do the fun part in picking out the colors for each of our layers
Okay.
and the flavorings for each of our layers.
We are here for the next step of the 67 cake with Steve Mumblow, president of Deerfield Media. This cake has lots of steps, but completely worth it. You don't want to skip anything because
No.
it won't turn out right. So
Well, we left off last. We had to whip our heavy whipping cream. Now we're going to put it into 3 different bowls, separate it out, because for a moment in time it's going to be Easter, just like we're coloring Easter eggs. And I'm going to jump ahead to one step. Canned frosting, don't put much more effort into that. Put a little whipped cream in it,
oh,
and it will spread easier for you.
that's a good tip.
Okay, now Christine, you get to pick out the colors.
Okay, lemon, yellow.
Go ahead.
Dump it
Put it in that bowl there.
This one. This is where you can let the kids help out.
Yeah.
Well, they can help with the whole thing, but this is the funnest part.
Now
All right.
put in your extract.
A little lemon extract to go with our yellow. Just kind of
Yeah.
eyeball it.
Just eyeball
Don't
it.
need to measure it.
And then you just fold the whipped cream. You're not beating it again. You're just folding it to get the color and the flavor.
Just very gently.
Consistency throughout. And as you see, it is getting closer and closer to where we want it to be. Ah, there it is. Just like the Easter eggs, I told you. Now we're going to take this layer and we're going to put it in the center of the first layer of the cake. This is our lemon layer.
Our lemon layer.
And so when you put it in, someone has to be in mind because this is a cake to make other people happy.
Oh, absolutely. This will make a lot of
And,
people happy here.
So I don't go to the edge of the cake because your frosting will fill in the space there. Okay, now we're going to put the next layer on, and Christine,
All right.
the middle layer is the most important because, as I said before, that's for Patty.
Okay, so we're going to do peppermint in the middle.
We're
for
going to do
Patty.
peppermint in the middle, and I'm putting my next layer of cake on top of that,
Looks beautiful. We'll dump it
and we'll
in.
do it in this bowl here.
Okay, because we want the most for
Yes.
this layer.
And she likes it dark green, too. There we go. That's enough.
When do I stop?
A
Just
little
keep
bit
going.
of Ireland in there now.
There we go. Yeah, it'll be nice and dark for Patty. There
Okay.
we go.
Oh.
Very pepperminty.
You know,
She's
in
gonna
order
like
to
that.
save money, I carried all these spices on the plane from Massachusetts, and I had them thoroughly wrapped. Unfortunately, the TSA people detected some kind of odor coming from my luggage.
Oh, you're kidding.
And they opened the Ziploc and the bottles, and they did put the lids back on the bottles, but they didn't close the Ziploc.
Oh, no.
And a lot of my laundry smells peppermint.
Well,
but
it's
that's
a good
all right.
thing that Patty likes peppermint, so when you go home and smell like peppermint.
So there we are, and I'm going to ask Patty, is that the right color? She says yes. And
Good.
so I'm putting this on. It's my second layer. Once again, in the middle of the cake, and you just fan it out to about a 1/2 inch from the edge of the cake.
This is going to look so nice when you cut it, each of these layers being a different color.
It's wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful. Okay, there is our second layer. And I'm going to put the third layer on top of that.
Yeah, this whipping cream is so nice and thick. I would have not whipped it this long, but I can see.
The top layer is always for my brother Tony in South Carolina.
All right, Tony.
Because he likes sweet. And
Sweet,
so
okay.
red is sweet.
So lots of orange extract.
Yeah.
For Tony. All right, here we go. There we go. It's ready.
Okay. And so we're going to blend this as we have the others.
Reminds me of a spumoni. Have you ever had spumoni?
Yes, I have.
The layered ice cream with the different colors. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit.
And so for Tony, is that all right, Tony? He always complains.
Oh, no. Sorry, Tony. Just apologize ahead of time. Let's get it out of the way.
And I'm going to spread this out as well. Not quite to the edge.
Smells delicious.
But close to it.
I mostly smell peppermint, so that's good. Yep. That cake was nice and cool, so you could cut it evenly.
Yes, you have to get it cool in order it's just right. If I were home, I'd be using my fingers, but I'm out in public.
You have to behave on live TV. We appreciate that.
And then I'm going to put my top layer on. And there.
Oh, look at that.
And smush it down a little bit for consistency.
Oh, that is beautiful.
So that's where we are right now in our cake. So we have Tony and Patty and Rosie, very happy.
And we'll be thinking about them as we eat this delicious cake here in Park City. And we are going to come back and frost this thing.
That's that we're going to do.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
Wow. Is Steve Mumblow the cake boss? You're going to have to wait to find out. We're going to have the finale of Steve and his 3-layer cake as we get into the 8 o'clock hour. We'll be right back with more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Viewers' Choice Awards, where we celebrate the videos that got the most views on our YouTube page from you, our viewers. I'm Maddie Evans, and let's see who's taking home the prizes for the month of April. Taking home the bronze is Good Morning Vail's April 13th edition, featuring the Vail Christian High School Theater Department. The silver award goes to Good Morning Vail on April 10th, featuring recruiter guy Bill Humbert. The gold goes to Good Morning Vail on April 22nd. The scoreboard covers track and field at Eagle Valley High School. The Platinum Award goes to Good Morning Vail on April 6th, featuring lacrosse with VMS and Eagle Valley High School. And clinching the #1 spot and taking home the Diamond Award, Good Morning Vail on April 15th, the Pike family from Florida giving us their rendition of Good Morning Vail. If you missed any of these trending videos, make sure that you check out our YouTube page, TV8's Good Morning Vail, and check out the playlist for the Viewers' Choice Awards for the month of April. Thank you so much for joining me. I've been your host, Maddie Evans, and I'll see you next time. Join Good Day Vail May 15th through May 19th for a special week of redefining your living space. We'll be featuring tips and tricks from experts in real estate, home furnishing, flooring, and more. Just one more reason why there's more for you on Channel 92.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Vail Skin and Lashes, located in the heart of Avon, offers a full array of aesthetic and medical treatments and services. We feature only the highest quality products in an upscale medical-grade skincare boutique. Experience this luxurious, welcoming, and inviting environment. We are dedicated to providing expert personalized care, artistry, wellness, beauty. That's Vail Skin and Lashes Medical Spa.
Join us on the Leadville Railroad. This fun-filled train ride takes you and your family on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for a half-day trip of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Book your adventure on the Leadville Railroad today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. Like I said, more cooking with Steve in the kitchen in the 8 o'clock hour. Let's take a look at our weather forecast today, though, for your Wednesday. Then we'll jump ahead and look at the 5-day forecast. Temperatures are warming up a little bit down here. I'm still kind of in the shade on the bike path near Donovan Park, but we're getting into the low to mid 40s right now. And I think by 8 o'clock today, we're going to touch off to about 47 degrees for that 8 o'clock hour temperature. Our sun rose at 5:50 this morning. We'll see a high in Vail of about 68 degrees with partly cloudy skies and a 20% chance of moisture this afternoon. Vail by the hour, temperatures around noon, about 61 degrees in Vail. And then we'll see about 56 tonight at 8 o'clock, and that warmest time of the day at 68, coming in between about 2 or 3 o'clock. We'll have mostly sunny skies for a good part of the day, some cloud cover later on, then mostly cloudy into the late afternoon hours, maybe a pop-up shower. 79 for Denver today with a 20% chance of some moisture. 68 for Vail with a 20% chance, a 20% chance of moisture, and a high of 70 in Avon. And then for Eagle and Gypsum, about 73 degrees with a 10% chance. So slight percentages. I'll probably see more cloud cover than moisture today. 39 tonight for a low temperature. Sun setting at about 8:15, about a 10% chance of maybe a little bit of moisture, partly cloudy skies. And then for the remainder of the week through the weekend, through the beginning of next week, temperatures are going to kind of hover in the mid-60s. 65 for Thursday, 65 for Friday, 66 for Saturday, and then 67 for Sunday and Monday. And we'll see isolated thunderstorms and afternoon thunderstorms for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, anywhere from a 40 to a 60% chance of those. And then for Sunday and Monday, a 40% chance of some moisture, partly cloudy skies on those warmer days as we make our way into the start of next week. But there you go. That's a look at your weather forecast. Glad to have you with us today. I'm going to make my way over towards the west side for the Bike to School Day for Red Sandstone. But next up, we want to introduce you to a new segment on TV8. It's called Vail Vibes. Our host, Avisa Scarborough, and she took a focus for this first segment on activities happening up in Beaver Creek. Let's take a look at Vail Vibes.
Hi friends, Avisa Scarborough here with Vail Vibes, and I'm so excited to share with you all the exciting events coming up in Beaver Creek this summer. We spoke to Rachel Levitsky from Beaver Creek Resort, and here's what she had to say.
Summer is this hidden gem at Beaver Creek. We're kicking things off Memorial Day weekend with Blues, Brews, and Barbecue in Beaver Creek Village. We've got pit masters, blues bands across the village, and awesome local breweries. So that will be a really fun start to the summer season. And then the mountain opens. Our lifts start spinning on June 17th for the summer. And we've got tons of activities, hiking, biking, 4x4 tours, you name it, we've got it. We're excited to welcome you to Mountain Adventure here in Beaver Creek.
In addition to all that mountain adventure is some mountain music. There's no shortage of musical acts this summer.
This season, we're kicking off Beaver Creek Unplugged, which is Thursday night concert series. Starts on June 22nd, and we're bringing in some national acts like American Idol winner Maddie Pop and the North Mississippi All-Stars. We've got a huge range of bands, and it's going to be so much fun. Something else that's really special about Beaver Creek is our Villar Performing Arts Center. It's a 500-seat auditorium underneath our covered ice rink in the summer, and we've got some amazing acts, including Lyle Lovett and a huge number of national bands.
And in case you're wondering what becomes of the Beaver Creek ice skating rink, well, they put it to good use.
In the summer, we cover our ice rink and put picnic tables down. It's a great place for seating. You can enjoy our common consumption area there. And then that's where we have the stage for a lot of our live music. And during our festivals, it's the spot to be. We also offer yoga on the covered ice rink in the summer on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday mornings.
And of course, there's all the cherished signature events. After Blues, Brews, and Barbecues, there's the Independence Day celebration on July 4th. And then there's Oktoberfest, which draws its inspiration from what you could call a distant relative.
We have a sister city, Lech, in Austria, and so it lends this really nice authenticity to our Oktoberfest. The village is so vibrant during that time, and we're super excited this year to welcome the Breakers, who are a Tom Petty tribute band, and then also Konstantin Maroulis, who's an American Idol finalist.
And with all that activity to choose from, I asked Rachel what's on her must-do list.
Bino's cabin. So we have an on-mountain cabin. It's beautiful, tucked away in this wildflower-laden meadow. And you can either take a 4x4 tour up there, you can ride a horse up there for dinner, and then you're going to be treated to a 5-course Colorado cuisine menu from executive chef Mackenzie Nicholson. It is something you don't want to miss.
Stay tuned for more Vail Vibes, where I update you on all the fun events going on that you definitely don't want to miss out on. See you next time.
Good morning, Vail.
It's that time of the morning where we're talking Sun and Ski Product of the Week. Now, here we've got a great trail running shoe. It's the men's North Face Summit Vective Pro. If you're looking for a shoe to get out there and hit those trails all season long, then this is the shoe for you. It's breathable, comfortable, and high cushion. It has a rocker midsole geometry, which you can see right here in that, allowing you to push off of your toes just a little bit stronger. It's got innovative foam technology on the inside of the shoe, which we'll show you right now. This way you can be nice and comfortable as you're hitting those trails. It also has carbon fiber plates in it for stabilization. So if you're an avid trail runner, then this is the shoe for you. Not only does it have all of these wonderful features, but it's got some nice tread on the bottom of the sole to help you out there as you're hitting the trails. Now, if you know someone or yourself, if you're a trail runner, well then make sure that you head over to Sun and Ski Sports to get your hands on these fabulous shoes. You can also head over to their website at sunandski.com. That way you can get more information on the shoes and order them in your correct size. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this product of the week. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Knapp Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Knapp Nectar Hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Hi, it's Maddie from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you" on Channel 92? Because we're always bringing you more Good Morning Vail every day from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More scoreboard updates every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. More Good Day Vail, 2 back-to-back episodes daily at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. More news segments and shows highlighting our local community. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or on our website at tv8vail.com.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
One of my absolute favorite nonprofits here in our community is Roundup River Ranch, and it's because their message and their goal is so important to so many families. And we've got Sarah Johnson, the new CEO, joining me on the couch, and you've been in this position for a little bit of time because we had the opportunity to chat with you right as you started. And so, Sarah, one, thank you for being here, but two, tell us more about how the position has been.
Well, thanks so much. Yeah, so 6 months, and it's been great. I mean, it's an opportunity to meet so many of our donors, so many of our medical partners, volunteers. I think we've had 2 or 3 camper reunions so far in the last 6 months. So meeting campers and families, and just understanding kind of what the mission means to so many different stakeholders has been amazing.
Now, for people who don't know what Roundup River Ranch is, let's just give them a brief overview, only because this is one that is so near and dear to my heart, and one that I fell in love with, one of our nonprofits I fell in love with at the nice age of like 12 years old. And so anytime you guys come on, I feel so honored to sit down and chat with you, just because the mission is so important, and a lot of people don't know what you guys do up there.
Yeah, so the core mission, how we started, the campsite north of that .0 exit, so right here in the valley, and provide camp to kids with serious illnesses and their families. So we have traditional camp, our first one, June 12th this year, and so campers will come and just be ordinary kids. So an opportunity to participate in camp, whether it's the zip line or archery or boating, but it's fully free and fully medically supported, so it can handle kids' needs, whether it's meds or anything that they might encounter while they're at camp. It's an amazing place.
Right, and the thing about having a kid that has a serious illness is it makes them grow up so fast, and they lose those moments of getting to be a kid, and you guys allow kids to be kids despite what they have happening in their life, which is something that is so easily taken for granted. And the reason that I love you guys so much is I have a little brother who's a cancer survivor, and so I saw that firsthand after falling in love with Roundup River Ranch at such a young age. And so to just have you guys here in the community and do such a great outreach is so wonderful, which brings us to the Possibilities campaign that you guys have running right now. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, thank you. So a couple years ago, the board of directors and staff got together and said, let's think about what the next chapter of Roundup looks like. So it's a $27 million campaign.
Wow.
It's big. 3 main areas, so looking at endowment, sustainability for the future, reserve funds, in case of a rainy day, and then capital and growth. Excuse me. So we are just past the $20 million mark, so we've got a ways to go, but it's exciting, and we're hoping one of the pieces of the capital part of the campaign is building 3 new cabins, which will increase our ability to serve kids by 50%, so it's pretty major.
And these cabins are so special because when you have an immune-compromised child, it is so challenging to even feel comfortable taking them out into the world and letting them experience the wonderful joys of life. And that's where these cabins come in, because it is the family that gets to stay in them. And not only does it change the camper who is sick life, but the siblings who are kind of struggling with this as well get to come and participate in the fun. And so you guys are really doing such a good job of changing people's lives, and it always makes my heart so full what you do. And so 3 new cabins, that's huge.
Yes, so one is fully funded, one is nearly there. So there's one cabin that's in honor of Ruth Johnson, who was our founding president and CEO that I'm lucky enough to follow. So Friends of Ruth cabin is on its way, and then we have another one that we need to fund still. So there's still a great deal of need on the capital side. It's interesting that you mentioned, families coming, because we do a family camp and our traditional camp. And one of the changes that we're looking at for the new cabins is having the nurses in the cabins. So that was something that we did during last summer. So coming back from COVID, cabins were all still in pods, so we didn't want the cabins to mix up, which meant that a nurse stayed with the campers in that cabin. And it was a true COVID silver lining. So the nurses were able to get to know the kids really well, address any needs before they got elevated or problematic. So kids were really staying with their cabin group. They were staying in activities. They weren't visiting the medical depot, so our fully, emergency room level care, they weren't going there because the nurses could discover what was going on with kids before. And so we're keeping that, and that'll be part of our design of the new cabins moving forward.
And so you guys are doing this huge campaign to raise all of these possibilities, and that's kind of the point of the campaign. And so you're going to allocate money to these 3 new cabins. Is there anywhere else that people can expect this money to be allocated to?
Yeah, so there's other program areas that are being elevated. So we have our high ropes. We're looking at a low ropes enhancements. But if you think about 50% more kids, we need more activity areas. And we've completed some upgrades to Trent's Cookhouse and to the Medical Depot. So some stuff is ongoing already. Being off the grid brings its own unique challenges. So the water wastewater component of this upgrade is about a $2.3 million price tag. So we do need to build out the infrastructure of our water treatment plant in order to bring these new cabins online.
And then, of course, we were just talking numbers, and so how much more do you need to raise, and how can people start donating to help you raise that goal?
Yes. So we still have about $6 million to go, which is a significant amount.
Yes.
A lot of that is on the capital side. So our reserve fund goal is pretty much there. Of course, we'll never say no if that's someplace where a donor is passionate. The endowment side, we still have some opportunities, some room to grow. So anybody that wants to learn more about the campaign, reach out to us. We are reaching out to people who've been so supportive of us in the past. But we're hoping through the summer to keep going. We have a celebration event at the end of June, which is to celebrate the point in time where we are, and to kind of communicate and encourage support to help us get across the finish line.
Well, and we just had your website up, and we were seeing that nice little bar showing that you're so close. Like, you guys have made it so far. And when you think $27 million, some people are stunned by that number, but that is a number that is going to absolutely change the life of so many kids that deserve to get to be kids, which is the most important part. Now, you guys are expanding the events that people can participate in, and you guys have always done such a good job of bringing these events to life and working with some of the best chefs in our community and some of the best chefs down in Denver as well. But then you're going to make one a little more accessible to the public, where it's not so sit down, so private, and that way other people can get involved.
Yeah. So the Bullseye Roundup, Thursday, August 10th, is a new event. It's the same weekend as a Grateful Harvest, so Grateful Harvest will be on the 12th. We can talk about those chefs in a second, too. But Bullseye Roundup, we're going to bring some elements of camp to an amazing venue, Castile Creek in Lake Creek. So we're going to have an archery tournament, like the full-scale, bracketed play for archery to bring a little bit of the fun of camp. And we'll have traditional fundraising elements, so an auction and a camper call to raise funds. But hope it's a new opportunity for people who can't get in the room at a Grateful Harvest, because we know that sells out pretty quickly. So a chance for a new demographic of donors, for a new group to learn about this amazing mission.
Which I think is one of the best parts. And so we've got the website up right now to give people more information, and that way you can see when the tickets go on sale. You can continue to watch the website. That way you can be part of the fun. Also, if you step in and you donate even $100, that $100 makes a difference. And then you get the press releases that come out for donating, which then you'll know when tickets for Grateful Harvest go on sale, when the press release comes out, what you have to do to get involved, because this year you guys are bringing in some incredible chefs.
Yes, so Grateful Harvest, we've got Sweet Basil, Splendido, Craftsman, Hovey and Harrison, so incredible partners that help support Roundup River Ranch. It's a not to miss, for sure, event that I had the opportunity to go to last year. The generosity in the room, the tasty plates from the chefs. I mean, it's a don't miss event for sure.
Which is one of those things that makes it so unique and so special, and then it shows how much the community will step forward to be here, and especially because, again, like, I will not say this enough in an interview, you guys are one of the nonprofits that you can just feel the love, even sitting here chatting with you, even looking at the website, following you guys on Instagram is personally one of my favorite things to do, because social media is known as this place where it can really deplete your mental health unless you surround yourself with love on Instagram, which from following you guys is a great way to do so.
It's super fun. And I mean, you mentioned earlier when we were chatting, no hands spaghetti dinner. I mean, we went for it this year and had an event to take a tradition of camp where campers eat spaghetti without their hands and brought it to the adults. And man, that was fun. So look for that next year too, a little bigger format, hopefully. So we have fun with this mission. It's so important. I mean, I was a camp girl, and I just know the importance of camp and finding joy and bravery and courage and friendships for the first time for a lot of these kids is really beyond, kind of what you think of when you just think of, oh, let's go to summer camp.
It's going to create those core memories that all kids deserve to have, and some kids, unfortunately, have some serious battles in front of them. And so, again, thank you for what you do for our community. Thank you for taking the time to sit down and chat with me, and thank you for being here this morning.
Thanks, Maddie. It's great. Really appreciate it.
Make sure that you check up Roundup River Ranch. That way you can start donating to the Possibilities campaign, because it is extending the possibilities to families everywhere, and especially families that might be having a little bit of a hard time right now. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us on the Leadville Railroad. This fun-filled train ride takes you and your family on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for a half-day trip of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Book your adventure on the Leadville Railroad today at leadvillerailroad.com.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail, and you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tv8vail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day.
All right, Joe, we made it back to Good Morning Vail. This is the 8 o'clock hour. We're going to be interviewing a lady by the name of Jill here in just a second, but we're down here at the Westside Cafe. I'm going to show you what's going on over my shoulder real quick. This is Red Sandstone School's Bike to School Day. So all these kids are going to be making their way about a 2-mile trek uphill up the North Frontage Road, along with some of the policemen. We have a fire truck here. We might even be seeing, hi guys, the mascot coming here real soon to get people fired up for the Bike to School Day. But I think right now we got Jill saying Bike to School, Red Sandstone Elementary. We're going to check in with Jill right now. She is the organizer. Come on over here, Jill. You can hold your sign if you want. You don't.
There we go.
So Jill's sending, right?
Yes.
And Jill, you're not part of the faculty. You're just on the parent-teacher organization. You're part of the
Correct.
The
The PTO. I am.
The PTO. And how long have you been a part of this event? Tell us what it's all about and where it started and just kind of the energy behind it.
Yeah, it started actually many, many years ago from one of our kindergarten teachers. And then in 2019 was our last ride because of the lovely COVID for a few years. So we are so excited to be bringing it back today. It's been on hiatus for the last 3 years.
You didn't even do it last year.
No,
Oh, these
we
kids
didn't.
have got to be all excited.
So we brought back Miss Magna and we brought back the fire department and the police department and you guys.
Miss Magna, who's that?
She was the original organizer of the event.
Is she here?
I think so, but I mean, look at
She's
this
hiding
crowd.
out. I know.
It is
You're gonna-
amazing.
Right, and
So
you
I
have
will
the
find
perfect
her.
day.
I know, it's
All right,
gorgeous.
so we have so Red Sandstone is about 2 miles, maybe not quite 2 miles, right?
Yes.
Up the North Frontage
Up
Road.
the hill, yes.
Up is the key word here because it is a gradual uphill the entire way.
It is. So we said that they could scooter, they could bike, they could walk, they could
Can
just
they
get
e-bike?
there. They could if they wanted to, I guess.
saw a
but
couple scooters.
There might be a smart
motorized
idea.
scooters. And you have some kids here.
I do. I have a 5th grader, Alex, and then 1st grader, Ella.
So Ella hasn't done it ever.
This
And
is
your
her first
5th
time.
grader did it probably when...
He did it for 2 years. He did it as a kinder and a 1st grader, and then it's been kind of in the wayside for a few years, and now this is his last year at Red Sandstone, so we thought, why not bring it back?
So I'm going to just, while we're talking, I want to show everybody what's going on here. A lot of faculty here, a lot of parents, more parents than faculty, right?
Yes, I would say
say?
because we did ask for parents to help get some of the smaller kinders and kiddos up the hill as well. We might need some pushing. So yes, a lot of parent involvement for sure.
And then Brady's here with Evoke.
Yes.
And Brady just opened up the new bike shop on Main Street in Minturn.
Correct.
Right just before sunrise, right across from
Right
where
at
I'm
that
the
little
fly
corner
shop.
there, yes, as
Yeah,
you
yeah.
come into Minturn.
So he's going to be here helping the kids out, checking tires.
Seat
and just getting the
heights.
kids out, making sure helmets fit right with the police department. We got the fire truck. You had mentioned something about a mascot.
I don't
Maybe or
see
no?
it yet.
Do we see a tiger anywhere?
I don't see one in the crowd yet. We got to go find our tiger.
Let's see.
There's another mom that's helping me.
Well, hello,
we need to
Mom.
find our tiger mascot.
Yeah, find me that tiger mascot. All right, let's see if we can get everybody to look over here. Hey, everybody, look up here. Give me a shout. Come on. Give me a wave. What are we doing today? Biking to school today. All uphill. It's going to be good. You guys have a great day. We're glad you're with us. Brady, this is some good stuff right here. This is community involvement. Say hi.
Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Who are you?
I just helped Jill coordinate Bike to
Do you
School
have a
Day.
name?
Oh, Kristen Letko.
Kristen.
Good morning.
Kristen, you two are funny.
I know. I mean, this is the best partner I could have.
Are you both going to bike in today?
I'm going to walk. I think we're going uphill a little bit,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I want to be able to push some of our friends who might fall behind.
And then things are going to get going here in the next, 10 minutes or so, right?
Yeah, 8:15. Wheels are rolling, so in just a couple more minutes. So
All
we're
right.
just going to get everyone ready.
I'm going to do a quick weather report, and then we're going to check back in with you two, and then we'll get this show on the road with the bikers here for the Bike Back to School. The first time in what? Did you say 3 years, Jill?
3 years.
Right on, right on. I love it. I mean, I haven't seen it before, but it's a good crowd, and they're pretty fired up.
I'm so excited.
I love it.
Awesome.
All right, let's take a look at that weather, you guys. We have sunshine for the Bike to School Day with Red Sandstone. Temperatures here probably right now are going to be, they're probably in the mid-40s with all that sunshine that's out. It's a nice day around here. We're going to see a high in Vail today of about 67, 68 degrees. And as we look at that hourly forecast, you can see temperatures warming up dramatically throughout the daytime. Not going to get too hot, though. We're going to have temperatures hovering close to 68 for Vail, and then a little warmer down valley. Denver temperatures today almost 80 degrees, and they're going to see mostly sunny skies. And then for Eagle County, we're going to have mostly sunny skies mixed with a little cloud cover, maybe a slight percentage of some moisture coming our way towards the middle to the end of the day. Tonight's temperatures, mid-30s for that low temperature, partly cloudy skies tonight. Sun setting a little bit later, I think about 8:14, 8:15. And then as we jump ahead with that 5-day forecast, temperatures hovering, holding in the mid-60s all the way through the week for those high temperatures in Vail. And then we're going to see a chance for moisture every day. Not a big percentage, not a high percentage towards the end of the weekend into the beginning of next week, but still sunshine in the morning, cloud cover in the afternoon, maybe a pop-up shower or thunderstorm, isolated thunderstorms, isolated showers. And that's a look at your weather. We're going to take a quick break from Good Morning Vail, then we'll come back and check in and get these kids on their way as they're lining up right now. And it's not a race, everybody. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then make sure you tune in every day at 6:30 and 10:30 p.m. to catch The Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe. I'll be your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you there.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these 2 luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District.
Yep. Oh, they just blew the whistle. Kids are biking to school today now. They're all leaving from here at the Westside Cafe. They're making their way up to Red Sandstone School. This is the first time in about 3 years we have electric bikes. This is a good system right here. I like that. We have some kids walking. We have some scooters. We have lots of moms and parents and policemen and firemen and everybody. You're going to have a good day, y'all. All right. Anyways. Yeah! Yeah, man, good to see you. Once again, biking to work. Pace yourself. You got to pace yourself, you guys. All right, everybody. Biking to school today. That's going to wrap up the bike to school right there. They're going to make their way up to Red Sandstone. It's about 2 miles uphill. But good turnout here for the first time. That was the first time, I think she said, in maybe 3 years they've done this. So the return, it's pretty exciting. They're all pretty fired up. All right. So anyways, that's live from here in West Vail. Guess what's up next? We were wondering if Steve Mumblow is the cake boss. We're going to find out now. Let's find out with our final installment, the third segment of Steve Mumblow making a 3-layer cake. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show, where we are baking a cake with our very own Steve Mumblow, president of Deerfield Media, and it is beautiful. I'm very impressed with how good it looks for making this on live TV.
Now we're up to
the
final step. This was just a can of frosting out of the store. Costs $1.50 at Walmart. As you saw me before, I put some of the heavy whipped cream into it, and it kind of makes it a little easier to handle and to spread on the cake. Now the cake, when it bakes, is a little bit crispier around the edges as opposed to in the middle. So in order to minimize crust damage, if you want to call that, just put it on the edges and work your way in.
Oh, I always do it the opposite way. I dump it in the middle and then work my way out.
And just put a little bit on. Like when you're drywalling and you got to put the spackling on, when you're taping the sheetrock, a little bit at a time. It cuts down on sanding later on, and it makes life easier. Well, the same principle holds in doing a cake.
That's a great analogy. I would have never thought. So do you consider yourself a baker? You enjoy being in the kitchen?
It's fun. The best part is when we try it. If anybody likes it, then it's all worthwhile.
Oh, for sure.
If they don't like it, you kind of say, boy, did I waste my time. And
just don't invite them over.
We're just moving now to the center of the top of the cake.
I don't know how anyone would not like this.
And so
delectable.
Our top is done. Now on our sides, I usually go halfway along the cake, as you can see, and not go all the way down, because if you run out of frosting, no one's going to notice it on the bottom. So do yourself a favor and just put your frosting in around.
I'm learning a lot this morning.
The side of the cake.
Oh, wow. You really are a master.
And you're filling in. Remember I told you that little space that we left because of the whipped cream? Well, we're filling in that little space with frosting.
But your middle of your cake will have all the nice fillings, so you're not sacrificing any of that.
And
so how often do you make this cake?
I make it for special occasions when the family gets together and remembrances. As I said, when my younger brother came along, we had to go to apple pie because there was no layer for him. And that caused problems with a 2-year-old.
Oh, dear.
And so
you're not going to be making apple pie next?
If I'm invited back, I could probably do apple pie. The trick to apple pie is not to overwork the dough.
Oh.
Okay, now the first part of it is done, so we still have plenty of frosting left. So now we're going to get down to the bottom of the cake in order to finish it off.
There we go. It's looking really good. Again, I would have done everything the exact opposite, and it wouldn't look like this. It smells delicious. I wish you could smell it through the TV, but you're just going to have to pop on by and have a piece of cake.
And
look at that.
Our cake is nearly done. Now, because we loosened up the frosting a little bit with the heavy cream, and we have cream frostings, it's a good idea to refrigerate the cake before you cut into it. Let the frosting reharden to hold it together.
So do you make this cake at least a day ahead of time if you're going to?
It will stay for a couple days.
A couple days, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to make it day of. It's not going to work.
And the problem is you keep going to the refrigerator and taking a slice of it bit by bit, and there's none left. So I still have plenty of frosting left for the reporters who want to have the bowl here.
We have one who will take that bowl right from you.
And there is our $6.95 cake.
It is beautiful. Look at this.
If you add in the flavorings and extract and allocate it, you got to add $1.38.
Okay. Gotcha. So not an expensive cake to make, a beautiful cake. Well, we have more cake. You're not going to want to miss this. We are going to cut the cake. We're here with Steve Mumblow, Chef Steve, making a beautiful cake, the 67 cake.
The 67 cake.
This is the best part. We're going to cut it.
And it's your honor.
You want me to cut it?
I want you to cut it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Cut it down in half, and we'll put half on that plate, and we'll show the audience the other half.
You're really trusting me here after all this work for this beautiful cake to not mutilate it when I cut it. Ooh, you can feel those layers.
You can feel it. Just push it. If you give me this, I'll take half off, and we'll see what it looks like inside.
Oh, look at that.
And there's our cake and what it looks like inside.
Very pretty.
After it's been refrigerated, it's nice and cool, and the whipped cream is just great. I mean, it just melts in your mouth. It's absolutely wonderful, and everyone's happy. It's Easter all the time.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello everyone, now is the time to refresh your floors. I'm Mandy Benedict. I'd love to invite you into our showroom to explore our 12,000 square foot showroom where you can view all different floors installed, see what it looks like in a larger space. One of our greatest growing products is waterproof wood flooring, which for our environment with kids and dogs and ski boot and our mountain lifestyle, this is a great flooring option. I brought one of the planks with me today. They're nice, long, wide planks. They're embossed on grain, so they look beautiful, but they perform really well in our mountain lifestyle. We have all employee installers. They've been working for over a decade with us, and we have a lifetime installation warranty. So not only do we make sure that the client gets what they want, we know what this climate needs. We have beautiful reclaimed floors, herringbone, really anything that you're looking for to update your home or your business. We have it at Rugs Benedict. We provide free estimates. So come in and visit us in the store. We'd love to see you.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, we love a lot of local businesses here in our community, and one in particular that we love is Ski Town All Stars. We've got Chris Pavona cleaning his glasses yet again on the couch with me this morning. Good morning, Chris.
It's bright in here, Maddie.
It is bright every morning.
Every morning, it's like the sun is shining times 4 in here.
It is. And we always talk about color coordinating, and this week we've done it.
You got my text last night then, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
It was a little late for you, but you got
green.
it.
And I was like, all right, I'm on it.
We're green.
And let's talk really quickly about this really nice hat that you have, Denver Extreme Team.
Yep.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's just people from Denver and Boulder are very extreme. And they come to our mountains and they get extreme. They sit on I-70, which is extreme.
It is. I mean, it is extreme. There are trucks that light on fire, okay?
There's lots of things.
There's a lot of things that happen on I-70.
Like I'm going to post something today that we will share with I-70 things of this bike that was put on a rack backwards yesterday and just like flapping in the wind. And they were from Denver, actually.
Scary.
I know.
That would give me anxiety thinking that a bike was going to come through the windshield.
It's pretty amazing. So yeah, this is our tribute hat to everyone from Denver.
And if they love the hat, can they buy it?
They can buy this special edition Denver Extreme Team hat.
And then you've got your nice Colorado Surf Club green shirt on.
Yeah, so my entire wardrobe is
green.
Is Ski Town All-Stars today. Yeah, this is the Colorado Surf Club, which the Eagle Wave should actually be in session. We're going to session it. It's a word we use in the biz, in the industry.
That's what the cool kids say.
Yeah, we're going to session the Eagle Wave probably starting tomorrow. It's about at 1,800 CFS right now. We need about 2,000 because I am the Eagle Wave president.
You're the president of so many things, and we're going to
I'm actually not Eagle Wave president, but it should be flowing pretty soon, and we will be surfing in Eagle.
Which is so fun for those of you who love that really nice chilly water.
Yeah, well, you got the wetsuits on, you got the gloves, the booties. You're like just an abominable snowman of water sports with everything on.
And then afterwards, when you're getting out of your wetsuit, you can put on cool things like the Colorado Surf Club.
Yep, Colorado Surf Club. You'd be like, I just surfed in Colorado. Now I'm going to wear this shirt.
Like you do.
And a hat. And talk like this after I go surfing.
Sick.
I know, brah.
And then, of course, let's talk about your socks.
Oh, these are an oldie but a goodie, but...
Ski Town All-Stars socks.
Look at those calves. Look at that.
That's what the viewers wanted. The calves. Straight up the calves. First thing this morning, calves.
Calves, yeah.
Chris Pavona and calves.
You got it, Maddie.
And something else that we want to talk about, because we've been talking a lot about it, e-bikes.
Yep, we got them. We have Super 73 e-bikes. They are sweet. We've got about 20 in stock right now. They're really unique. They're really cool. If you want exercise, don't buy one of these. If you want to look cool and go fast, you buy one of these. And we did some research, and there are a few towns offering some rebates.
Yes.
Town of Avon, Edwards, but there's some stipulation on where you live in Edwards as well. So Singletree and Homestake is not eligible for some weird reason. Vail has a program, but it's all going to be on our website that lays it out. But also Eagle doesn't have a program, and neither does Minturn.
Things to be
calling you out.
Things to be talked about right now, and maybe some phone calls from the e-bike Presidente now that you have the actual information.
I'll make some calls today to some town councils.
There you go.
Put
your foot down.
I'm going to put my e-bike down.
You put that e-bike down.
Put that e-bike down.
And so then people can buy some e-bikes from you.
Yep.
They live in the town of Avon.
Yep.
And they can use this incredible rebate.
They can use the rebate, and there's some Holy Cross stuff going on as well. So it's all on our website. All the information's there.
Which makes it so easy for people to come and shop with you guys and to get their hands on one of these super cool bikes, because you and I had the opportunity last summer to jump on them, ride around. You see the little video of us squealing the bikes that plays every now and then, and they are a ton of fun to get out there.
They're super fun, and they're comfortable, and I think it's huge, too, because we have nice bike paths throughout the valley, and they are Class 2, which means they can go on bike paths. But you just have to be a little careful because they do go 30 miles an hour. So technically speaking, you kind of want to keep it in that 20 zone, but no one does. But But if you're traveling between Edwards and East Vail, they're like a perfect bike in terms of the range, in terms of just comfort, style, lights, horns,
looks.
I mean, they are. We actually have some really cool, like, we have all these like colorful grips and pedals now that match. So like mint, pink.
Oh, look, here we go.
Oh, look, there's Koa.
On our wonderful adventure in our pink helmets.
They're hot.
They are.
You
They're
love
like
that.
salmon
I should
pink.
probably give you one of those helmets just to wear around town.
You know, I'm pretty clumsy, so that would make sense. Here we
Yeah.
go on the squealing, and so or the
You're
ride
on.
pass. They're just a ton of fun to enjoy, and then of course people. There's the squealing. People can get out there. They can come. They can test the bikes, and then once they do test the bikes, they're just gonna want to hand over that credit card.
That's my line. I was
I know.
supposed to say that.
Oh, I stole it.
Now I don't know what to say.
Victory is
So
mine.
yeah, so basically what you guys want to do is you want to come in, test ride it. You're going to go out in the street, you're going to test ride it, you're going to come back, and you'll be like, boom, here's my credit card, I'll take one or two.
I love it.
And you can't just get one, especially if you have a lady friend or a significant other. They're going to be like, so what happened last year was a lot of the males bought one for themselves, brought it home. The female was like, I'm not getting on the back of that. You go buy me my own. And then they come back and buy a second one.
Or if you're trying to win a lady over, buy her an e-bike.
or just have her hop on the back.
If you're sick, e-bike.
Be
And you
like,
guys offer
babe,
some
you need a ride home.
great
Now offering
accessories.
Uber e-bike services out of Vail Village. That would be a great business idea because I don't have enough on my plate.
There you go.
Just people hop on the back.
Yeah, you could get a pedicab for them.
I know, but they'd have to just snuggle up on you.
That's the ploy right there.
Some people might be into it though.
Yeah. Now, you can also order some great hats.
You'd be into it.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
You just would be like, oh, Chris.
You wish I would do that. Let's talk about hats now. And where's your cool cup?
Oh, it's in the back.
Oh, okay.
The coffee was hot, and it was making me hot just looking at the coffee because it's hot in here.
Yeah, that's...
But we look really good with these lights, so that's, it's a give-take.
Yeah, it's a win-lose situation. Now, people can order some custom hats. They can do some custom water bottles. They can do some custom shirts. You guys offer a lot of custom things. And right now, if big companies would like to put in orders, this is the time to put in the orders for the winter season.
For the spring season.
For the spring...
We
Because
are...
your turnaround is so quick.
We are... Is that what I sound like? Is that what I sound like?
Yeah. That was
I did not sound like that.
That
ever.
was my impression, of
Is that
you.
my impression? Should I pretend like I'm you and you pretend like you're me today?
No,
Maybe next time.
Yeah, we're going to have to rehearse a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to have to spend some more time with you and get your mannerisms down. Start cleaning my glasses on my dress.
Yeah, no, we have, we're all staffed up, so we are pumping out lots and lots of hats and shirts and things every day. So if you do want something like you don't need to do a preseason order for winter, you can do it right now for the summer because we will get that stuff right out the door.
Get it fulfilled.
We are fast AF.
Oh, see? So fast. So fast. And then you do the laser engraving with the cool leather patches as we're showing up on the screen right now.
Yep.
And it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Yeah, I was thinking this morning as I was driving here that I really need to laser something today.
Yeah, you do.
Like really need to laser something.
Okay.
Like actually need to laser something. Like will actually going to laser something.
I think that would be really cool.
I know you do think it will be cool because you talk about it every Wednesday.
Well, because sometimes they're really funny.
I know.
Sometimes they bring me some good giggles. Sometimes your content makes me really happy. And then sometimes I'm like, Chris Pavona, Ski Town All-Stars.
Old news.
Whatever.
Old news.
Now, if people want to come shopping with you right now, the best reason to come buy an e-bike from Ski Town All-Stars is the tax break that you will receive. So let's talk about where people can find you, your hours of operation, and this tax break.
So we are located in Eagle Vail in a lovely 4.4% tax district. So if you're buying those big ticket items like e-bikes, skis, bindings, 4.4%, which is amazing versus the other towns, which are like 14.7, 17.4, 19.3.
All made up numbers.
All made up numbers. But as well as you can find everything online. It's www.ski. You have to do that anymore, you think?
No.
People just know.
Yeah, you can just type in Ski Town All-Stars.
Okay. World Wide Web.
Ski Town All-Stars.
SkiTownAllStars.com. And then on social, TikTok and Instagram at Ski Town All Stars. Yeah, everything's there everything's there. We got it all.
Chris, thank you so much for coming in, spending some time with me, sharing some giggles with everyone watching, and giving us all this great information. We appreciate having you here this morning.
Thank you for having me here this morning.
Make sure that you check out Ski Town All Stars if you're in the market for an e-bike, some custom apparel, or you just want to look as cool as Chris Pavona does first thing this morning with his socks, with his surf club, and with his Extreme Denver Team hat. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
It's that time of the morning where we're talking Sun and Ski Product of the Week. Now, here we've got a great trail running shoe. It's the men's North Face Summit Vective Pro. If you're looking for a shoe to get out there and hit those trails all season long, then this is the shoe for you. It's breathable, comfortable, and high cushion. It has a rocker midsole geometry, which you can see right here in that, allowing you to push off of your toes just a little bit stronger. It's got innovative foam technology on the inside of the shoe, which we'll show you right now. This way you can be nice and comfortable as you're hitting those trails. It also has carbon fiber plates in it for stabilization. So if you're an avid trail runner, then this is the shoe for you. Not only does it have all of these wonderful features, but it's got some nice tread on the bottom of the sole to help you out there as you're hitting the trails. Now, if you know someone or yourself, if you're a trail runner, well then make sure that you head over to Sun and Ski Sports to get your hands on these fabulous shoes. You can also head over to their website at sunandski.com. That way you can get more information on the shoes and order them in your correct size. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this product of the week. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Knapp Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Knapp Nectar Hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more, and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look at that local weather forecast for today. We saw those warmer temperatures first thing this morning, 47 degrees around 8 a.m. Now we are expecting to see a high of 68 degrees throughout the course of today, a slight chance of precipitation, which we'll see later into the afternoon. Now partly cloudy skies, that sun coming up at 5:50 a.m., which I don't know about you, but I'm loving these longer days filled with sunshine. We are expecting to see a slight breeze come out of the west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour throughout the course of today. Now as we take a look at Vail by the hour, mostly sunny skies first thing this morning, partly cloudy skies as we approach the early afternoon. Then we're going to see some more cloud coverage roll in into the later afternoon and this evening, and that's when we're going to see that increased chance of precipitation. Now if you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, maybe making your way eastbound towards Denver, 79 degrees, mostly sunny skies down there, a little bit of cloud coverage, 20% chance of precipitation. 68 in Vail with a 20% chance of moisture, 70 in Avon with a 20% chance of precipitation, and then 70 73 in Eagle with a 10% chance of moisture. So we are expecting to see this nice little high pressure system above that I-70 corridor, bringing us those warmer temperatures and those mostly sunny skies. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, 39 degrees is our overnight low, 10% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies overnight tonight. That sun setting at 8:15 p.m. Now, we are expecting to see winds shift directions coming out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour overnight tonight. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting isolated thunderstorms tomorrow. 65 degrees is the high, 40% chance of precipitation. 65 on Friday with a 60% chance of moisture. 66 on Saturday with a 60% chance of precipitation. So just be prepared for some afternoon storms rolling our way for the next 3 days. Then on Sunday, we're going to see decreased chances of moisture, just slightly, 40% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies, high of 67. That's going to continue into Monday as well. We are seeing those overnight lows stay pretty nice and warm out there. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping, make sure that you check out Sun and Ski Sports, as they've got so many wonderful things for us to take a look at. Now we're going to introduce you to a wonderful entertainment segment here in our community to get you in the know before you could participate in any of the fun.
Hi friends, Avisha Scarborough here with Vail Vibes, and I'm so excited to share with you all the exciting events coming up in Beaver Creek this summer. We spoke to Rachel Levitsky from Beaver Creek Resort, and here's what she had to say.
Summer is this hidden gem at Beaver Creek. We're kicking things off Memorial Day weekend with Blues, Brews, and Barbecue in Beaver Creek Village. We've got pit masters, blues bands across the village, and awesome local breweries. So that will be a really fun start to the summer season. And then the mountain opens. Our lifts start spinning on June 17th for the summer. And we've got tons of activities, hiking, biking, 4x4 tours, you name it, we've got it. We're excited to welcome you to Mountain Adventure here in Beaver Creek.
In addition to all that mountain adventure is some mountain music. There's no shortage of musical acts this summer.
This season, we're kicking off Beaver Creek Unplugged, which is Thursday night concert series. Starts on June 22nd, and we're bringing in some national acts like American Idol winner Maddie Pop and the North Mississippi All-Stars. We've got a huge range of bands, and it's going to be so much fun. Something else that's really special about Beaver Creek is our Villar Performing Arts Center. It's a 500-seat auditorium underneath our covered ice rink in the summer, and we've got some amazing acts, including Lyle Lovett and a huge number of national bands.
And in case you're wondering what becomes of the Beaver Creek ice skating rink, well, they put it to good use.
In the summer, we cover our ice rink and put picnic tables down. It's a great place for seating. You can enjoy our common consumption area there. And then that's where we have the stage for a lot of our live music. And during our festivals, it's the spot to be. We also offer yoga on the covered ice rink in the summer on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday mornings.
And of course, there's all the cherished signature events. After Blues, Brews, and Barbecues, there's the Independence Day celebration on July 4th, and then there's Oktoberfest, which draws its inspiration from what you could call a distant relative.
We have a sister city, Lech, in Austria, and so it lends this really nice authenticity to our Oktoberfest. The village is so vibrant during that time, and we're super excited this year to welcome the Breakers, who are a Tom Petty tribute band, and then also Konstantin Maroulis, who's an American Idol finalist.
And with all that activity to choose from, I asked Rachel what's on her must-do list.
Bino's cabin. So we have an on-mountain cabin. It's beautiful, tucked away in this wildflower-laden meadow. And you can either take a 4x4 tour up there, you can ride a horse up there for dinner, and then you're going to be treated to a 5-course Colorado cuisine menu from executive chef Mackenzie Nicholson. It is something you don't want to miss.
Stay tuned for more Vail Vibes, where I update you on all the fun events going on that you definitely don't want to miss out on. See you next time.
Good morning, Vail.
Join Good Day Vail May 15th through May 19th for a special week of redefining your living space. We'll be featuring tips and tricks from experts in real estate, home furnishing, flooring, and more. Just one more reason why there's more for you on Channel 92. Welcome to the TV8 Viewers' Choice Awards, where we celebrate the videos that got the most views on our YouTube page from you, our viewers. I'm Maddie Evans, and let's see who's taking home the prizes for the month of April. Taking home the bronze is Good Morning Vail's April 13th edition, featuring the Vail Christian High School Theater Department. The silver award goes to Good Morning Vail on April 10th, featuring recruiter guy Bill Humbert. The gold goes to Good Morning Vail on April 22nd. The scoreboard covers track and field at Eagle Valley High School. The Platinum Award goes to Good Morning Vail on April 6th, featuring lacrosse with VMS and Eagle Valley High School. And clinching the #1 spot and taking home the Diamond Award, Good Morning Vail on April 15th, the Pike family from Florida giving us their rendition of Good Morning Vail. If you missed any of these trending videos, make sure that you check out our YouTube page, TV8's Good Morning Vail, and check out the playlist for the Viewers' Choice Awards for the month of April. Thank you so much for joining me. I've been your host, Maddie Evans, and I'll see you next time.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Join us on the Leadville Railroad. This fun-filled train ride takes you and your family on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for a half-day trip of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Book your adventure on the Leadville Railroad today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Vail Skin and Lashes, located in the heart of Avon, offers a full array of aesthetic and medical treatments and services. We feature only the highest quality products in an upscale medical-grade skincare boutique. Experience this luxurious, welcoming, and inviting environment. We are dedicated to providing expert personalized care, artistry, wellness, beauty. That's Vail Skin and Lashes Medical Spa.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Something that we love and talk so much about here in our community is the Eagle Valley Library District, only because there's always an event and activity going on that you should participate in. And so we've got Carrie Maywak joining me on the couch to give us some more information. Good morning, Carrie May.
Good morning. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you for being here, only because we talk so much about the story times and like drawings and donuts that's taking place
I
for the
know.
teens
I
tonight.
wish I were a teen for that one. Like, it's, you know, it presents drawing so that all skill levels can come away with a pretty good drawing. Like, I've seen the drawings before, and what the teens are able to draw based on this like step-by-step instruction that gets broken down is really impressive. It's actually from our database Creative Bug.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's really cool. Well, you know, we utilize Creative Bug, so you can also do this from home. If you don't really want to come into the library, you can jump on Creative Bug. But if you do come into the library, we also have donuts. So it's just this like really fun event for teens to kind of snack on some donuts and practice their drawing skills. And like I said, it's definitely one that I'm like, oh, I wish I were a teen, because that just looks kind of fun.
Right, that's something that's like right up my alley. Snacks and being like all doodly is what I would like to be doing as a teenager, and that's taking place tonight. So people can go to evld.org, and then they can do the entire events tab, because you also have your Avon Book Club tonight.
Yes, we do. We have a full lineup like in the next couple weeks, and then the first week in June, we fully kick off summer learning. So you know, things are happening at the library right now. We have our Avon Book Club tonight. Again, we have our Avon Teen Night tonight, which is drawing and donuts. And then Thursday, tomorrow, Eagles teens are doing upcycle crafting, and they're recycling magazines into baskets.
Oh, cool.
Which looks like really cool. And then on Monday next week, the teens in Gypsum are having a video game tournament, which like I thought was pretty fun. they actually, I don't know if you guys have ever been into our gypsum library, but the teen space in there has its very own like video game nook, like corner.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's a great space for teens to hang out. It's a great space for teens to get their video game on. And then Tuesday next week, we have origami, like fairy lights or origami string lights for adult crafting in Avon. So like I said, check out evld.org, check out our events. Our calendar's pretty full at the moment. And then get ready for summer learning.
Which the kickoff to summer learning
Yes.
is something that people are not going to want to miss out
Mhm.
on. And I think it's a great way for everyone to get out,
Yes.
experience our community, but then really see what the library has to offer. If that is something you have not yet done, then you are severely missing out, because Carrie Mae and I, every morning that she comes in, we talk about the books we're reading, we talk about
Mhm.
how you can get the books that we're reading,
Yep.
and how you can enjoy all of the amenities, and especially now that camping season's here.
Yes, we have all kinds of great outdoor equipment. We're constantly adding to that collection. We just ordered 3 brand new telescopes
Wow.
that I was playing with yesterday. They're just like super cool. So now when you go camping, you can also take a telescope, check out the stars while you're out there, some astronomy guides, all the things. So again, lifelong learning. You can actually learn and have fun at the same time. So, yeah, always something new.
You guys help people continue their learning and also help spike their curiosity, which is one of the coolest things about the library. Is if you're curious about maybe 3D printing, they've got that.
Yes.
Embroidering, they've got that as well. If you
Mhm.
want to check out a GoPro and you want to edit the film,
Yep,
people can do that with you
yes,
guys.
we have all the resources to do all those things. So, and we literally have something for all ages too. You know, our summer learning this year, especially our kickoffs, traditionally our kickoffs have been just for elementary school kids. This year we expanded it, and our kickoffs are for everybody. So we're literally going to have something for every age group. It's 6, 7, and 8. So we have a kickoff in each building, Gypsum, Eagle, and Avon. So depending on what your closest location is, there will be a kickoff for you. It's going to be this great community picnic event. Each branch is doing something a little different. I think Gypsum's going to have a whole bunch of great yard games out. Eagle has a bluegrass band coming, and Avon has beverage burros, so you'll get to hang out with some burros that day. So, like I said, all ages are welcome. We really get your summer reading package while you're there. Again, there is something for everyone.
And for people who don't know about the summer reading program, it's not
Yes.
just for the kids. The adults can participate in the fun
Yep.
too. And so last year you got a map and you
Yep.
did your pirate ship
Yes.
kind of guide
Yeah.
with your books, and you went around and you like participated in all the fun. And so it's a great way to be involved in the community, but also to challenge yourself reading wise.
Absolutely. And we, like you said, we have something for all age groups, like literally from toddlers up to 99 years old. So no matter what your age is, there is something, some type of activity for you at the library. There's great prizes for all the ages. We've been, processing the prizes as they've been coming in, and I'm already like, oh, I want that one. I want that one. So
You're like, I'm going to compete.
yeah. Oh,
This
for
year, I'm
sure.
competing.
I'm doing this. Like because staff get prizes too, which is super fun. I know, some places don't do that, but we want our staff to participate too, so that they can also have great conversations with the community, like, oh, I did this task, or I did that task, or I read this book. So it really allows staff to also participate right alongside with everyone else. And so, yeah, I already have I have my eye on what prizes I want this summer.
Which is just a great way to also, I think, challenge yourself, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm in this like little reading slump,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? And then when you're motivated to read, and especially in the sunshine with a hammock, which you can also get at the Avon Public Library,
Yeah.
you can participate in all of the fun.
Absolutely. And it really does, especially our adult log, it really does challenge you sometimes to get out of your reading bubble, if you will. It kind of, pushes you to read something you might not normally pick up, which I always find really fun. One of my favorite openers is when patrons come in and they say, it's not something I would have picked up, but I actually ended up liking it. So, that's kind of one of the goals of summer reading too, is just giving you some ideas to stretch your boundaries a little bit.
Which I think is so incredible. And then you guys continue to spark this curiosity.
Mhm.
You continue with all of these great reading programs.
Yep.
Now you're changing some of the story times up a little bit as
Yeah.
we approach summer.
Yes.
So let's quickly touch on that.
Yeah, so no more. We are done with all Saturday story times for the summer. And then just branch by branch, it's going to change depending on which branch you're in, but we are adding in summer reading programs for elementary school kids, so those will be happening on a weekly basis. There'll be lots of teen programs throughout the summer. Our adult programming is a little more passive, but there's still things. So definitely check out our website, evld.org, or give your local branch a call or stop in, and they can definitely give you the most up-to-date schedule for whatever age group you're kind of looking for.
And then, of course, for people who don't already have a library
Yes,
card,
yeah.
it is one of the greatest rewards you will ever give yourself and one of the easiest things to get.
Yeah, it's absolutely, we try to make it as painless as possible, so just stop in any one of your local branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum, and take in a photo ID. And when we say photo ID, it does not have to be a driver's license. We obviously accept driver's license, but it can be anything: ski pass, bus pass, rec pass, Costco membership. Literally anything that has your name and photo ID on it. We will get you a card, get you resources. You instantly get access to all of our digital resources, so that includes Libby, that includes Creative Bug, which I mentioned a little bit earlier. There's tons of like great summer crafts on Creative Bug, like some floral projects. So, you know, if you're looking for a fun project, again, to do outside when it's beautiful, definitely check out Creative Bug. But so your card will get you instant access to all of that. And again, you can get that anywhere you have internet access. So if you're, you know, on the road this summer and if you can find Wi-Fi, you can get library resources.
Which is so amazing, and especially if you're someone who likes to road trip throughout the summertime, you can download books, road trip to your book, and just absolutely crush them. My mom, thanks to you guys at the Eagle Valley Library District, recently discovered Libby, and she had a goal this year to read 12 books since January. Due to the fact that she can read books on Libby and listen to the audiobooks, she's at 15 books already.
Oh, that's so cool. I love it. Yeah, I just love Libby so much because once you have the book loaded, you can like literally just put it in your car and drive. You don't need to connect to anything. As long as your phone is charged, you're good to go. So, you know, anytime I have a trip coming up, I like load up my account, make sure I have plenty of items on there. It really does make road trips go much more quickly.
100%. Carrie Mae, thank you so much for coming in, giving us all this great information, spending some time on the couch with me, and of course, who is not looking forward to those beverage
burros?
I was going to say bureaus, and I was like, that is not what they're called. The drink donkeys.
I know, we're so excited they're coming. You can get your picture snapped with a burro. You know, get some snuggles with a burro at the library.
Carrie Mae, thank you so much for coming in and giving us all this great information.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Make sure that you check out the Eagle Valley Library District. That way you can get your library card and you can participate in all of the fun. Now, remember, you can go to evld.org, click on that events tab, and then you can see all of the wonderful upcoming events because they span from all age ranges. And it's just a great way to get involved with the community. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Sassi Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail, and you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tv8vail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Let's take one final look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see those temperatures progressively warm up. 68 degrees is our high throughout the course of today, a 20% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies. That sun is rising earlier and earlier right now by the day. 5:50 a.m. is when we saw that sun come up. Now we are expecting to see a slight breeze come out of the west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that beautiful sunshine kicking us off. First thing this morning, we will see cloud coverage slowly increase throughout the course of today. Now that high taking place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. Now as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, those temperatures down in Denver are slightly warmer. We are expecting to see a slight chance of precipitation down there. 79 in Denver, 20% chance of moisture. 68 in Vail with a 20% chance of precipitation. 70 in Avon, 20% chance of moisture. 73 in Eagle with a 10% chance of rainfall. Now as we take a look at Vail overnight, tonight temperatures are cooling down. 39 degrees is our overnight low. 10% chance of rainfall continuing. Now as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting to see chances of precipitation increase throughout the next 5 days. So if you are getting out there, just make sure that you pack that light rain jacket with you. That way you're nice and prepared for whatever the weather's bringing our way. We want to thank you so much for tuning in to this Wednesday edition of Good Morning Vail. We love getting to be here each and every morning. Now we hope that you get out there today, you soak up that sunshine. Don't forget your sunscreen, but get out there and have a great day, everyone.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home?